you can only watch it for the first time once. It'll be interesting to see what we catch and what we don't.
This is our only first time.
We know that it's a serialized show.
Have you ever played the video game Mass Effect?
Okay, Tolkien, chill
Putting
out.
some little breadcrumbs.
Jean Paré Chuckle Nugget. This is where Babylon 5 is becoming Babylon 5.
We have the most incredible community out there.
Feels like we're going to continue to go down this rabbit hole.
I was right.
Just trying to put the pieces together.
I was right.
I'm the king, baby.
What? Are you kidding me? Here I go back to Doom, as I often
We're officially into it, Jeff. 100%
so good.
It was so completely accurate.
That was great. I love that.
Definitive ranking. I can keep watching the show.
I love it so much.
The year is 2026. The name of the podcast, Babylon 5, for the second time.
Welcome to Babylon 5 for the second time. My name is Brent Allen.
And I'm Jeff Akin. Brent and I used to be Star Trek podcasters, and then we watched Babylon 5 for the first time, and that changed everything. So now we're watching this incredible series for the second time, because Babylon 5 is a series that you get to watch for the first time twice.
That's right. And for the second time, for the first time, Jeff and I are looking for the messages that are contained within Babylon 5. Maybe ones that JMS meant to put in there, or maybe ones we just pick out. You know, things that hold up a mirror to society, give us hope that things can be better in the future, or just tell us how to be better human beings to one another. Now, that being said, this is our second time through the series. We have made it all the way through for the first time for ourselves. We did that completely spoiler-free with a show called Babylon 5 for the first time. This is for the second time. So, that being said, it is fair game for Jeff and I to talk about anything from any point in the timeline, from any point in the franchise. In-universe, out-of-universe, does not matter. It is all fair game for Jeff and I to talk about. So if this is your first time through the series, you've never been there, this is not the show for you. It is time for you to stop playing this, press pause for a while, go join us for the first watch, and then come back and join us for this once you have gotten through the entire first run. This is your one and only spoiler warning. Please take it seriously.
My warning is sincere. Ignore it at your own peril.
This week, Brent, we're kicking off season 4 with the Hour of the Wolf. The first time we watched these episodes, we made predictions about what we thought they were going to be based on the title alone. And my prediction was that the Babylon 5, the station, was going to be sending search parties out for Sheridan, just trying to find out what happened to him. And then we'd spend time with Garibaldi inside the shadow ship, because that was, the secret mission, of course, was for him to get abducted by a shadow ship. And
that secret mission, man, I'm super interested to find out what that's all about.
Eventually we'll find out for sure. But that was my prediction. I went pretty basic, high level on it. What did you predict for it?
Yeah, I wasn't super specific on it. I just said it'd kind of be a very mild episode, sort of figuring out what happened now that with everything that's been going on. I thought that it was possible Ivanova might get promoted to captain of the station, although I wasn't sure who would do the promoting of her.
Right.
Like, who's in the chain of command now? She's just it.
She's kind of it.
Right. I very specifically, though, said we're not going to see Sheridan until like the final shot of the episode. Like, he's going to be walking into frame. So I honestly don't remember, Jeff, if we see Sheridan in this episode until the final shot or not.
Well, we're going to find out here.
I don't remember.
Do you want to really quick check out some of the things we said the first time around?
I would love to do that.
All right. Previously on Babylon 5 for the first time, the Hour of the Wolf.
I've got mad feelings and mad thoughts about Kosh 2.0. You don't get the feeling that this is a good dude.
I am more interested in this Kosh and the Vorlons than I've ever been before.
Right.
Delenn was talking to him like they're old buddies. They've got a long-standing relationship.
Yeah. And he gave her no time whatsoever, like they've had a long-standing relationship.
Lita just has this look on her face the whole time of just like, I don't like this. When she's like, this doesn't feel right. It feels dark.
But he's like,
literally like, here's your union-mandated break.
Yeah.
Go. Let me go Mass Effect. Old Kosh was the Paragon, and this one's the Renegade. Lita came and said, hey, sorry we didn't return your calls. Kosh was on really late with the Vorlon homeworld last night, where there's something going on with the Vorlons. I loved Morden's line. Yeah, if there's a psychopath sitting on the throne, you and Rifa put him there. He's your problem. I loved everything about him. He is horrible, and he's gross, and he's egotistical, and he's pompous and arrogant, and played to perfection.
He's going full on Nero. Londo, full on bags on the Emperor right in front of his face.
I cannot wait for Londo to kill him.
He's going to wreak some havoc, and people are going to come in here and et tu brute this dude.
The minister that came and met Londo,
Mr. Jokey Joker.
he really annoyed me at first. There's the moment where Londo comes out and he's like, dude is insane. His voice came down, right? You got a little bass in there, and he's just like, dude, shut your mouth. You don't say it. You just play along. And in that moment, like, I get this guy.
I really want to know who this dude is down in the cave.
So I have this theory. I don't think he's on Zahadum. And I don't even necessarily think he's in our time or space.
Whoa. Like, everything about this dude shouts good guy to me. Can I share your fire? Can I... Oh, that's the right question. Is that dude a first one?
We're going to get to see what Sheridan goes through and then comes back as the new Sheridan. Veer loves Londo as a father. Londo has come to love Veer as a son. I'm serious. I will lose my mind if in this next episode they're like, oh, come here to the Great Egg.
Right. Initiating getting the hell out of here maneuver.
And now the conclusion. There's a lot of stuff in there I didn't remember happened in this episode at all.
I didn't either. Mr. Jokey Joker?
Yeah, I think
Come on, Brent.
It evolves.
It grew. It got better. It got better.
Jokey McJokerson.
Yeah, right. That's his name. That is his official name. They have a pop Funko of him, and that's actually what it says is Jokey McJokerson.
Makes sense.
Babylon 5.
It's kind of what it should say. So after that little taste of what's to come, what do you say we actually dive in and check the episode out?
Well, I have a question though.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I want to ask one of the questions that you asked in that video.
Oh,
is Lorien in our time and space? Like, is where they were? Is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that actually in our time and space, or is that out in like some sort of ethereal limbo area?
Well, I think it's somewhere between the tick and the talk, wherever that is. Maybe in our space, not in our time. I don't know.
Some would say that space-time is actually the same thing.
They would. So, but we're not going to answer that question in this episode.
No, but you know which question we can't answer?
What's that?
Is he a first one?
Not in this one.
Oh, but we can answer it right now as people who've veteran seen this. He's not a first one.
He's the
first one, right? So close to that. So close to that. Yes, you're right. Let's jump into this episode and see what's the what.
Let's do it. If you're joining us for the first time on this one, we've got 3 awesome seasons behind us that you can check out as well. But we're super happy that you are here now. Every episode is somebody's first. We're super happy that you chose this one to start with. What's about to happen is Brent and I are going to watch the episode right now, pull it up, watch it with you. We're going to talk about it, react, do all that kind of stuff. On YouTube, you're going to see the edited version of this, like the chopped up reaction video. The full unedited version is available on our Patreon page at patreon.com/badnerds.
And if you're hanging out with us on an audio podcasting platform or something of that nature, stick around. You're going to hear the audio from that reaction. We'll have lots of conversations in the middle of that, and then you'll get all the other stuff on the other side. Jeff, let's do a thing.
Let's do it.
Accessing file.
Previously on Babylon 5.
Ooh.
If you go to Zahadum, you will die.
Each of these devices carries...
Even though I know it's almost certainly a trap.
You know, we often give Andreas Katsoulis a lot of credit for his face acting through all the makeup. Mm-hmm. Mira Furlan, in that whole scene with Sheridan talking, she said not a word, and it just pierces you in the heart.
Right. What the hell? Okay, so Garibaldi's secret mission. Mm-hmm. Here's what you and I know watching that right now. We can look at that and see that the ship is actually like inside the shadow ship that's flying through, right? Mm-hmm. When we watched that the first time, at least when I watched that the first time, it looked to me like it was actually outside, attached to the side of the shadow ship.
Oh, okay.
Like he had landed on it and he's attached himself there on purpose. That's what it looked like to me the first time around. Now I look at it, I mean, I can see the wispy waves. Also, does that mean that shadow ships are rather transparent in nature?
Translucent, maybe?
Something. Like it just, once they get thick enough, they turn to shadow and you can't see through them.
There's enough layers sort of a thing.
It's wispy. It's not maybe it's not actually solid material.
It's like so many layers of translucence.
Light.
Some resin board sort of a thing.
Right.
It was the year of fire.
The year of...
So, this new opening. Mm-hmm. There's lots that JMS talked about with this new opening.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Right. One of the biggest things is he says now with this one, like every one so far has been like from a different viewpoint. Like it started with Sinclair, and then it was Sheridan, and then it was Ivanova, right? Mm-hmm. He was like, this one, we're finally getting everybody's viewpoint. That's everybody is in there. So they were very stoked about this. They finished it and they showed it to a bunch of people. Everybody was all, that's so cool. Great.
Good morning. The time is 05:30.
Like this is the scene to me that defines the whole episode.
Message from Ambassador Deland.
As far as my memory goes.
Everybody's got a message.
Oh, Docker's
Guild.
Oh,
this is Sheridan's quarters. No? Ivanova's quarters.
We have already discussed this.
Yes, but we haven't finished discussing it.
And when are we to be finished?
As soon as you agree to my proposal.
As soon as you do things my way.
If you're having a problem with comprehension, perhaps you should borrow the game's translator.
Yes. Stop that.
Please. The issues before us are extreme.
So one of the things JMS was asked about this is, man, it really seems like these ambassadors are speaking English a lot better.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, they've been around humans for the last 3-4 years. They've learned. That's pretty much what he said.
That makes sense.
It's like they should be better at this point.
Right.
Also, if I remember right, Jeff, isn't this about the time where like the Drazi and Brakiri ambassadors like really like we see them a lot more. Like they become a much more regular part of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also want to point out this is 96 that this is out. What we have right here in 1996 are two very strong women running the show. Pretty impressive. Because over on the other show, the one that this is not a podcast about, they're getting railed for having one woman in charge.
Yeah.
Over here, they're like, we have a couple, so look at this.
That's what happens when you shoot your show in a hot tub warehouse. Nobody worries about it.
Right? They're like, whatever.
They'll regroup soon, and then all the more reason to take advantage of the lull in combat, to address our wounds, to tighten defenses around our
He's not wrong.
Pulling our forces apart, you're destroying the only chance we have of winning.
You cannot win this war, Commander.
You cannot attack Zahadum.
Yes, we can.
We did.
The captain showed us how.
Captain Sheridan is dead.
You don't know that.
If we go, we will be buried alongside him. Our task is to serve our people. This must come first.
Not wrong.
No. I think when they were talking about sending ships, we talked about how the Minbari were like, hey, we're going to offer everything we can spare. And it's like, whoa, you're asking all this. And then eventually they conceded and they're like, we will also offer everything we can spare. It was the compromise between we'll be a force and we'll take care of ourselves. Now they're like, we got to take care of ourselves.
Yeah. It also, the reason you want to go out is to find Sheridan. Let's be honest. That's why you want to go. Like, you want to see what else is going on. There's other reasons, but mostly you want to find Sheridan. And yeah, we're not doing that.
But this is where Jakar, though, needs to say, look, I've got 18 more of those thermonuclear devices that were used. Let's just go and just drop them. Let's glass that whole planet.
Right.
Minister, I have met Kataja 3 times before. Twice when he was an infant. He drooled most of the time. And again when he was 15, trying to pick up the dresses of some young women.
JMS has words on Cartagia's peeking up the dresses of some young women.
Okay.
He says, the best I can tell, this is JMS speaking very specifically here, okay? The best I can tell from my admittedly very limited knowledge of Centauri physiology, he would have been looking in the wrong place. Kind of like looking down a human woman's socks or something.
Hey, don't yuck anybody's yum. Some people are super into that.
Hey.
But yeah, because I think
he actually said, shout out to the people with foot fetishes.
That's like it's all on their backs, I think.
I guess. I mean, yeah. I love that he talks about his limited knowledge of
the physiology,
Centauri physiology.
It's like, bro, you literally invented it.
Also, he's the one who wrote that line, so that's got to be like he didn't think about it in the moment, and it was later he was like, oh, actually, yeah.
Ah, Malari, it's wonderful to see you again.
And you, Majesty. I could swear you have not changed since the last few times I saw you.
Well, of course.
little smirk.
Dude, that's great acting on Joakim and Jokerson's there. Just that little eye roll.
Right.
Short, Majesty. Shorter than is traditional for someone of your position.
Yes. Decadent. As you can see, I've started quite the trend. It's become all the fashion among the court. I suppose there are those that might object, but they remain silent because the emperor is always right.
Always.
Is he not, Malari?
That is our tradition.
I love the writing there. The emperor is always right. Now, he could have said, the emperor is always right. Right. But he doesn't. It's the emperor is always right. Isn't that correct, Malari?
And then Londo's response, that is the tradition. Like, I'm not saying yes or no. He is top notch right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Londo?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I got to tell you something about this Cartagia actor.
Yeah.
For some reason, I remember him being so much more youthful than what I'm seeing here.
Yeah?
Like, he actually looks like someone of age right now. He looks like he might be in like his 40s to me, looking at his face. Whereas my first time around, I thought this kid was like in his 20s.
Yeah.
You know, he just looks older right now. Like he looks like somebody who's old trying to pretend to be really young.
Okay.
Like just look at his face. Tell me if you don't see it. It could just be me. I don't know.
All right.
But
you were requested.
By whom?
You'll see.
You'll see. Come on, man. Londo can do that math.
Well, it's either Morden
I got your message.
or
I don't have a lot of time.
Tamov or Rifa's heir.
Londo has sources
or
close to the shadows. When he's not here, they leave their information with me. Captain Sheridan is dead. But he took their biggest city with them.
Veer's looking
Putting him
good,
in
man.
complete chaos.
Yeah.
Causing them to regroup and retreat. I suppose with any luck we won't see Mr. Morden's face around here anymore. That's good.
Small consolation.
Good, yeah, right? Poor guy. That had to be so hard to deliver that news.
Right.
Hello, Malari.
Now, like, we just saw this guy, in theory, get blowed away.
Right.
I guess like a while ago, whenever the season ender was. So what are we going to see?
I have an answer to that.
Okay.
JMS says it's about 7 days after the events of Zahadum.
Okay.
So a week ago. Enough time to scab over.
Well, then you are...
Unwell. My associates tell me I'll be better soon. I wasn't as near the incident as others.
And Sheridan?
Which one? You know what they say? What goes up must come down.
But he went down.
Seen one Sheridan, seen them all. My associates are planning to move some of their forces off Zahadum.
So from our good Satai Delin in our council chambers who's here with us, this is not a note that I found.
Okay.
So cannot corroborate this, but I do want to share. Delin says that apparently those skin flakes he's peeling off are in real life edible, and he kept grossing out people on the set by peeling them off and eating them. I'm not saying I doubt Delin. I'm just saying I really hope that's true because I kind of like that.
Good for him.
Also, I probably would have punched him and not felt bad about it.
Yeah.
In exchange for certain favors, Emperor Cartagia has agreed to loan us a small piece of Centauri Prime.
No, he wouldn't. Couldn't.
He did.
Centaurum wouldn't stand for it.
The resolution was passed quietly. 14 opposed it.
Those 14
them
are gone.
since.
Yeah.
He's mad.
If there's a madman,
Are those 14 the heads?
I think so.
My associates asked for you as our liaison to the royal court.
I don't care. I won't do it.
Oh, I think you will.
Of course you will, Malari. Because you're drawn to power.
Aww.
Because you're afraid of what someone else might do in your place.
That's it right there.
My associates will be arriving soon. Make sure everything is ready.
You know, when you think about it, Londo lost his bargaining chip, right? Which was Adira. Because he's like, basically, there's nothing you can do to me. And then they're like, oh, turns out there is something I can do to you. She's gone. So he's sitting there thinking, there's nothing you can do to me now. Like, I got nothing to lose. But I think Morden hit on a really important thing, and that was, you're worried about what someone else would do in your place. Because what he learned is he broke relations off before. Rifa stepped right in, and things escalated horribly. And what's the one thing Londo loves more than anything else?
Outside of Londo? Centauri.
Yep. The Centauri.
Yeah.
So, like, this is, in a way, the beginning, maybe not the beginning so much, but the emergence of the tragic hero of Londo Mollari.
But if Sheridan is still alive, if there's even a chance...
Irrelevant.
How can you say that?
because he's Borg.
Much depends on him.
He has opened an unexpected door. We do now what must be done now. His purpose has been fulfilled.
You have the power to send a force to investigate. If he's alive, he can be rescued.
No one returns from Zahadum.
That's what we thought about Anna Sheridan. You were wrong then. You are wrong now.
They weren't, really.
You're afraid to admit that you are capable of another mistake. He's planned for you. Worked for you, for me, for everyone here. If you turn away now, if you abandon him to die on Zahadum, I have no more respect left for you. Do you understand me?
It's so wild because, like,
respect.
He doesn't care. He could not care less.
Mm-mm.
Which is so wild when you think about, I mean, they have a more than 1,000-year relationship. They're people. And he's just like...
With whom?
The Vorlon and the Minbari.
Okay.
And he's just like, here's right now, the Minbari in front of you. And she's like, I'm not going to... And he's like, I don't even care. I don't even care.
Yeah. Well, he says what we do now, like we have, basically we have an opportunity to do something we've never been able to do before. Which I assume is kill the rest of the shadows that weren't at Zahadum.
Yeah.
Like they're so weakened that now's their chance to take them out.
Maybe.
And this is where they kind of start going
like battle planning up.
Yeah. Now, I remember the first time around, Jeff, it felt like the Vorlons were going nutso. This doesn't feel like they're going nutso. This feels like, oh, something's just happened. Let's go take advantage of the situation and do something. So
the nutso happens pretty quick. Like nutso, and then we kill off this Kosh. Like, ba-boom.
Yeah.
And that's in a couple episodes from now.
Yeah. So the nutso hasn't happened yet.
Correct. Well, I think it has happened within their society a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think it was on our Discord. Someone said it, and it makes so much sense to me. They went nutso once Sinclair went back because now they don't know what's going to happen. They've been building their whole thing over. Yeah, we know what's up.
We had a discussion of that over on Discord the other day over there, and one of the things we were talking about with that was they go crazy because they don't know. Well, why would you go crazy just because you don't know? And I threw out the theory that it's because they were scared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they didn't, like, for the first time in 1,000 years, they didn't know what was going on. That's scary, and we know in just a couple episodes they're really just a bunch of little crybabies.
Yeah, they're little kids playing their Nintendo with the Game Genie on the whole time, and they just got to the part where the codes don't work. I don't know what to do anymore. I think what they're doing now is waiting. I think they're aware that Sheridan has made it through to Lorien, and we're just waiting to see what comes from that.
Because the Vorlons know Lorien.
Mm-hmm.
So the Vorlons know Sheridan is still out there.
I think so.
Nobody else does. Honestly, okay, so what are you going to do about it? Nothing.
Yeah.
He's with Lorien. Like, you're not going to say that, but it's fine.
That's kind of where he's at. We're not going to do anything. It's happening. We're waiting, and that's what we have to do. And I don't have enough respect for you to tell you that.
So, well, and then there's that. Here's the other thing. According to More Than Prophecies, Sheridan is the one who will be.
Mm-hmm.
He was not the one yet.
Right.
In order for him to be the one who will be, he's got to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit of, like, if you're a Vorlon and you're thinking that way, you're like, he's fine.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know what's going on, but I know he's going to be fine because he has not fulfilled his stuff. Although he did just say Sheridan's fulfilled his mission. He's done whatever. So I don't know. It does make me wonder about Delenn, though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even Delenn should be like, wait, Sheridan is the one who will be. So he's got to be okay. He's got to be out there.
Yeah.
If you have that foreknowledge.
Except you got Sebastian over here saying, hey, will you just die? Because there's someone else who will come and take the place. Like, there's always someone else. It's not you. It's the thing, right? And like, and she got that message. And so maybe, because I think Delenn's in this awful spot where she's like, has a military view of we need to like press the attack on the shadows, like Ivanova was saying. Then she has her prophetic piece of he's the one who will be. I want him to be, we have to make sure this happens. And then she has her like compassionate love self where she's like, literally the love of my life is missing. And all three of those things are, and like in this conversation here, I'm kind of hearing bits of all three. She's flustered. She's freaked out. She's scared. All three of those things are vital and critical. And I feel like the one person that could be of help for her is telling her to take a hike. It's awful.
Is irrelevant.
Even Lita, she's like, sorry. Like, I don't know. Sorry.
Chief?
I remember this.
No, I'm afraid not.
Jakar.
Looks so ridiculous.
What are you doing here?
It's Dixon Hill.
It is.
I saw him wearing this from time to time. I thought it would help me. In all the concern about Sheridan, it seems Mr. Garibaldi has been forgotten.
Yeah, thank you, Jakar.
Not forgotten.
So I'm going after him, Mr. Allen. I don't know where he is.
You hear that, Brent? He's going after him.
Mr. Allen?
Find him and bring him back. Good day, Mr.
Jakar's not-so-secret mission, just the one he gave himself.
How awesome is Jakar?
Pretty awesome.
Like, not only is he in there, like, finding Mr. Garibaldi, the soul of Garibaldi, but Zach's in there like, I don't know. And he's like, your thoughts matter.
Right.
Like, he's being pastoral without even realizing his pasteurizing that's happening.
His pasteurizing.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, right?
Right. Well, you got to make that milk safe to drink, brother.
But here's what's wild, and I think we might have talked about this a bit the first time, and this might be a conversation for messages as well, maybe even more for next week. But what did Garibaldi actually do for Jakar?
Read the book.
He read the book, and he helped him find a path to smuggle some weapons or do he threw him a bone.
Yeah.
Took nothing for Garibaldi to do those things. There's no risk. Took nothing. Right. Look at the impact it made. Had he never done that, Zach would be the only person holding the candle for him. Right. And Zach's just going to work every day at this point. Yeah. And Suzanne over in our council chambers chat too. Yeah, he showed up and visited with him while he was in jail too. But he didn't go out of his way and do anything incredible. He, like Andy says, he took the time. He just took some time. Imagine if we did that, right? For the people in our lives. Maybe when things go south for us, they might be willing to come and check out our Daffy Duck to get motivation to come look for us.
Whoa.
Dude, I'm very eager to share my Daffy Duck. In fact, if I could read I could share with you this pamphlet.
This is a family-friendly show, Jeff.
I'm just trying to convert you to my Daffy Duck religion.
Keep trying.
You are needed outside quickly.
No, I can't.
But Emperor Cartagia insists. Besides,
he does say something about it, Jeff.
Okay.
Well, somebody asked him, did you have Londo put on his old coat so there wouldn't be a costume mismatch like there was with Delenn from Babylon Squared and War Without End, right? Because of the thing. He says, I never make the same mistake. I just learn how to make new ones. So I'm going to chalk that up to a non-answer outside of I never make the same mistake.
He's got pretty good non-answers.
Yeah.
It is a most glorious day. You won't want to miss it. We'll be in the sand garden.
All right.
The sand garden.
Whoa.
I do so love the sand garden. That's a lot of ships.
Magnificent.
This is why you see him as young. Look at him. He's like a little kid.
Oh, I've never seen anything so fantastic.
I said come away from the wall.
Wow.
Get yourself, Malari. Unhealthy mistake. And when I become a god, I will forgive you your rudeness, Malari. Then my capacities will be infinite. For now, I will simply try to forget it.
I think now he understands the game he's playing.
He is insane. Great Maker, forgive us all. He is mad.
It'll all work out.
It always has before.
I like how he grabs his neck.
Right. Varini's a survivor. He's seen regime change, and he keeps showing up.
So JMS talks about the special effects here. This is specific Rotor. He says, these ones specifically, these streams from her eyes are done by hand.
Really?
So it's somebody in the computer doing it by hand, and it's also frame by frame. So if they're going 30 frames a second, there's a lot of money right there, man. That's a lot of tedious stuff right there. I remember this line.
Is there anywhere else you needed me to carry you?
Do we ever see Leto when she's quote unquote carrying a Vorlon somewhere?
Doesn't feel the same as when I carried Kosh with me. It's darker somehow. Is everything all right?
They did a good job with her makeup, making her look all weird.
You're planning something, aren't you? Something that you're not telling me.
I'm not even going to give you the dignity of that response.
You are free for a time. Do not interfere.
This is generally the point where you...
Why did she put the mask on?
Well, because she's going to leave his room and go through the alien sector.
Connection to Babylon 5, Ambassador.
Yes, put him through.
She can't read.
Personal security.
She's set for his atmosphere.
Londo.
Or maybe the gills have to go
Sorry,
away.
I forgot the time difference there.
It's all right. I was just about to get up.
Good evening, my friend.
Now, if I remember correctly, a couple of these are like Andreas and Peter. And
There's a good shot of him next week's episode. This one's just confirming this guy's office rocker.
Yeah.
Hopefully Lita's going to talk to a job coach.
Lita Alexander.
Updating her resume.
May I speak with you?
Have you had any luck trying to convince the others to send a rescue ship to Zahadum?
Oh, they're sure he's dead. Why rescue a dead man? I just wish we knew one way or the other.
How many white stars do they have?
41. I don't know.
Why not send one?
Well, because all the other worlds pulled their forces back. They need all they can get. Because they don't have one to spare, Jeff.
If this is so important to both Babylon 5 and the Minbari, send a white star.
If he is alive, I know he'd find some way to try and contact you.
The shadows would be on us in a second.
I think I can block any ships in the area telepathically. Not for long, just for a few minutes. Enough to try and contact him.
But that's assuming that he was able to send a message within that window.
Like, why did it take Lita to make them come up with this idea?
I may be able to sense him.
I mean, I feel like they should have left that council meeting
Patch me through to Ambassador DeLen's quarters.
and got a white star. Fine, we'll do it
Right
ourselves.
about getting us in and out of there in one piece.
Think of me, and we will feel it. We will find you, John.
I feel like she's
Are you there?
either hoping beyond hope or she's like
Can you hear me?
weird hippie, we're in the stars kind of a thing that Delenn does, you know?
They heard us.
I've felt this before. I've been here before.
Okay. Those eyes. Shadow eyes.
Yes.
So JMS says something here. I don't fully know what it means.
Okay.
I'm hoping maybe you can help me out. He says, check out Voices of Authority. You've seen those eyes before.
Yep.
The eyes were a projection of a shadow face, as we can note in the main title. These eyes were a projection of a shadow face. We saw these in Voices of Authority?
Yeah, so when Ivanova was great machined, and she was going out looking for signs of the first ones, and then she got off path, and she's like, oh my God, they know I'm here. They know my name. We saw this face turn, these eyes glow.
Okay. But we've also seen these eyes multiple times since.
Yeah, like whenever they say that we've woken them up, the Icarus. And
it's usually that same shot of like zooming into like that one shadow hanging out on the wall and the hole in Zahadum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the lights! It's the dead lights!
Did you hear that? It knows our names. Take us down.
That was a thing that she said when she saw that. It knows my name.
It knows my name, yeah.
And then here again, and I was, the first time around, I was like very keyed in on that. Like that means something. I don't think they ever come back and revisit that.
Right.
But my guess is just, it's a thing like to know your name is to know you at some level. And so I think it's, maybe it's just communicating that like it's in us, like it can see us.
Right.
Oh, I remember this transition. Stat bar is very symbolic, like through multiple points. He had to give it up, right, to get the singing to happen, and here he gives it up again. It's a fulfilling of a prophecy that wasn't a prophecy. And it's basically when they show his stat bar, this is just to show us, no, this is a thing. Remember?
Hold on. There's something here, though. Hold on. I remember seeing this the first time. I was like, is this the end of the episode?
Right. And so, it's just, yeah. So they basically showed us hers so we knew what this one was.
Did he just drop that on purpose, or did that just fall off his jacket?
I think it fell off as the death of Captain Sheridan.
You're late.
I'm sorry.
Emperor Katarina is insane. He has made a deal
in the membrane.
Shadows. Allowing them a base here.
Pretty
I
amazing.
can only assume you have not been paying attention. And still, the hideous truth
Or he's been paying attention to the things that actually matter.
are the closest thing I have to a friend. I am as shocked.
Look at that
and dismayed
smile.
by this
He's
as
like,
you are.
he feels that.
Right.
I need a friend, Veer, and I need a patriot. And you are both.
I need a friend. One that I can,
Will you help me?
make get scanned by a telepath super violently and not tell them why.
If you had any doubt what my answer would be, would you have asked me to come this far?
No. No, I wouldn't have. And now we must do everything we can to save our world.
I have to let him go and just get on with the work. I hope it's what he would have wanted.
Would Ivanova sit Shiva for Sheridan?
I don't know. I don't know.
I know he's not like blood family, but
per Nia in the chat, no.
Who are you?
Who are you?
That's a good question.
Who are you? Who are you?
How did I get here?
You were born.
Why am I alive?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? Do you mind if I share your fire?
No.
That music and that look is kind of ominous. You said in our first time watch, this guy's clearly a good guy. Yeah, I share your fire, all these things. But I don't know, man. That look, that musical, that sting at the end, like, I leave that feeling kind of like, what's going on here?
Do you know what I was referencing then? Is an episode of Stargate.
Okay.
That you have seen. It's an episode where Daniel meets with some of the Unos.
Okay, yeah, it's one of the
and they
shotgun
come over and
episodes.
like, will you share my fire? Will you do like this? So when he comes in, it's like, can I share your fire? Can I do this? Like all of that actually to me is very hopeful, and it's very. But I'm coming to share your fire. I'm coming to sit by you. And that music sting was not a dun dun dun, but like a like it went up.
It had a little twinkle on it.
Yeah, like it went up. And so to me, all of that said, and even in this watch here, went, good guy. We're going to like this guy. Plus he's with Sheridan. Like, we like him.
We like Sheridan and the people around him, right? So he must be a good guy.
What I love is how you can see it one way and I can see it another. And you and I, like, we're literally watching the exact same thing and we're like both having two different, very opposite reactions to it.
And we're both referencing the music also and how it's different. And I think that's how we're supposed to feel right now. Like, I'm not sure about this guy.
Right. Create the water cooler talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he's good. I think he's bad. I don't know. It's all that kind of stuff. Did, in this episode, Brent, any big thoughts, any messages you pulled out of this one that we didn't talk about during?
Honestly, no. There's just so much of this episode that's just, it's so good. It's so intriguing. You're just in, you know what I mean? No, it was just what was there. How about you? Did you have anything you pulled out?
The episode makes me feel like I'm coated in molasses. And what I mean by that is like, are you ready to take your Babylon 5 for the first time experience to the next level? With our exclusive Patreon, you'll get access to all kinds of cool stuff that you can only find there. Our recording notes, unedited reaction videos, an exclusive Discord community. And you can even be listed as a producer of the show. Plus, we even offer exclusive meet and greets and hangouts. You won't find this kind of experience anywhere else. Get all these amazing benefits, plus the opportunity to interact with other fans from around the world. It's being part of a huge community where everyone shares the same appreciation for Babylon 5. Subscribe at patreon.com/Babylon5First. That's the number 5 and the word first to get access to these incredible benefits. That's patreon.com/Babylon5First. We can't wait to see you there. It's very dark. There's no like real hopefulness that comes out of this thing. Even the aesthetic, the lighting aesthetic of the whole thing was dark. So many shadows, so much darkness. And so it feels very dark. It feels sticky. It feels like it was really uncomfortable. But also, molasses is delicious, and I enjoy eating it. So it's like, this is weird. It doesn't feel great. And I'm more interested now than I was. You know, like I really want to know what happens. I don't think coming out of season 3, I would have expected, regular TV, like, oh, we're going to start bouncing back, after this kind of stuff. And no. We're driving down. Did JMS have anything else to say about this one you didn't get to bring up?
I had a couple things. I found this real interesting. Somebody asked if this being the Hour of the Wolf, if this is going to be a real-time episode.
Oh, okay.
Like a 60 minutes equals 60 minutes. 60 minutes on the TV equals 60 minutes in real life. And he's like, I've thought about doing stuff like that, but no, that's not this. Yeah, and he explains what Ivanova explained. It's 3 a.m. Because you can't sleep because you're worried about one thing or another. The Hour of the Wolf. This is more just anecdotal, nothing really much to do with this particular episode, but talking about, because this is their first episode back from a break, right? And he's like, even though for himself, like they just finished working on season 3, like the effects and post-production, and they turn around the next day and run right into prep for season 4.
Yeah.
Like there's no break for the production staff. The actors are off. But does it take the actors any time to get back into it? And I think you and I have heard this before, but here it comes from him. That Peter Jurczyk has said that whenever he needs to get back into the Londo character, he just straightens up and says, Mr. Garibaldi. Yep. And there he's right back into it. So everybody else, they just pick up the script and go. It's a job. It's their actors. It's what they do.
Right?
They're there.
He gets into an elevator. He says, moose, squirrel.
Right. You do that. Now, I got to say, as an actor, if I've been playing a character for a certain amount of time, I guess I could maybe fall right into it. But like initially, it takes me some time to find the character.
Yeah.
You know, it does take some time. Like it's not a just pick it up and go. Like you got to find it. But he says this, and maybe this really becomes kind of the message from JMS.
All right.
He says this after watching Zahadum and Wolf, right? He says, my main thought was basically, who the hell are these old races to assume moral superiority based on technical superiority? How dare they interfere with our development as a species just to suit their own petty needs? I wonder if any character on the show will take that same line of thought and expand upon it. A little more introspective thought here from JMS.
Yeah.
He's had a couple of these. They struck me as weird, so I looked to see if like this isn't a quote by somebody else that he's just putting up there. It seems like these are actually things he's saying.
Yeah.
So, because there's just some things like, it looks like he's watching his own work a little bit more, you know, which he does. Apparently we know he does that. So
I think he's talked about how he's not even necessarily telling the story anymore. The story is telling the story at this point. I remember reading somewhere, I don't remember where I read this or when, but he said, I'm going to probably get this wrong. It's loose in my brain, but he said one of the reasons it was so important for him to tell the story of Babylon 5 is because he wanted to explore, like, what does it actually mean to be human? What does it mean to know who you are? What does it mean to know what you want? What does it mean to know where you go? Like, these are real questions that he as a person had, and he is really using the show to explore them. And so I think that makes a lot of sense. What he was just saying that you shared is like, this is just kind of where it's taking us now as we explore these things.
Right.
But where are you going to take us? We have a fresh board on our rankings right now.
Ooh.
It's blank.
Ooh.
Season 4, we're starting a new set, and you get to kick it off. Where, sir, are you placing Hour of the Wolf in the objectively correct, immutable rankings of the episodes of the 4th season of Babylon 5?
I love these weeks. I really do. I truly love these weeks because they're easy. It's the number 1 episode, Jeff.
What?
I know. Shocker, right? Number 1. God, I mean, I said this was going to be a very mild episode, and it might have been mild in that there's no pew, 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 shoot 'em up, anything like that. But it's such an just intriguing, have to watch, can barely look away type of an episode.
Yeah.
You know, it certainly doesn't feel it ended. It doesn't feel finished.
No, not
There's
at all.
no beginning, middle, and end to this episode. Like,
you're right. It's all middle as a whole.
Yeah. And that might be a little bit more like why like the messages are very lacking, because we're not there yet. This is just not where we are. They're just there. I mean, I guess thinking about it a little bit more, you know, Ivanova and Delenn are holding out hope for Sheridan being alive when nobody else is. Like and you see Ivanova just come to terms like, all right, he's gone.
Yeah. He's
gone. And I think Ivanova and Delenn are unrealistically holding out hope. But sometimes that's all you can hang on to is a little bit of hope.
Right.
But I think you and I have also seen examples of where holding out to unrealistic hope like that drives people batty.
Yeah. There's a part of me
I'm not
that
saying give up hope. I'm not saying
no.
But
temper it, right? With some pragmatism. Like, you don't have to be completely pragmatic about it, but just sprinkle a little in there.
Yeah.
And I think it's
Ben wants to know if we're just going to rank the hexology, the 6 episodes together as one. Ben, we're thinking about it.
Yeah, just, you know what? Stay tuned.
Yeah.
You never know.
Might happen. Dude, we could wind up with 11 episodes in our top 5.
Right.
Unopposed.
Yeah. And we wouldn't be wrong to do so.
We'd be objectively correct.
Exactly. I kind of wish this episode ended with Ivanova sleeping. And then what she said is kind of a voiceover, because I think that there's something in knowing. Even if what you know isn't the thing that you wanted to know, the knowing, it's like, oh,
right,
now I can sleep. Mm-hmm. Which will, Brent, wrap up the Hour of the Wolf for us.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
All right.
Next week, we're watching an episode, really short title, rolls right off the tongue. Whatever happened to Mr. Garibaldi? Do you remember what you thought about this one first time we watched it?
I remember being very confused. I remember going, what? Because I was all about this Garibaldi secret mission. What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? And I talked about earlier, like the image that they showed earlier looked like he was on the outside, like tagging along wherever they were going. And like this was an episode that did not go anywhere near where I thought they were going to go. And I want to point out, I didn't hate the episode because he did something with it. But what I really remember, I remember the shots of Garibaldi. Wait a minute. Was Garibaldi even in this episode?
Very, very tail end, short little section.
Because this is about Jakar going out and trying to find him, right? Mm-hmm. Because what I was about to say was I remember Garibaldi in like his little black and white flashback scene in the Psychor thing, like bashing around. And I don't remember if that's this episode or the next or whatever, but I really wanted to know what's going on with Mr. Garibaldi. Maybe it's because we didn't get an answer in this one. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember what's in this episode. How about you?
I remember the little tiny bit of Garibaldi at the end, which is him like slamming the thing and this really like thing, but it's like 14 seconds. It's so quick. The whole rest of the episode, from what I remember, was not Garibaldi, but Jakar and Marcus. Marcus goes along, and I remember there were some pretty fun moments with Jakar, Marcus, and his force pike, his force pike, his
force pike, his lightsaber pike,
right? His Minbari pike, some stuff like that. And then there was some chicanery where Jakar's like, "I'm doing this by myself."
Is that a Minbari pike in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me there?
Chunk.
Yes, hopefully that's the chunk.
Right there
is the sound, right?
Like, my bike's already out. You can figure out the rest. But I remember.
To those asking in the chat, I said I don't remember. Sorry, go ahead.
I know there's a lot. But I remember really enjoying this one. Not necessarily, I think I enjoyed this one. As I can reflect on those Jakar scenes.
It's the first fondly. 6 episodes of season 4. Yes, you enjoyed it, Jeff. What are you saying?
Very much so. Very much so. So let's find out next week if you do remember. If I did like it, all of those awesome things, we'll find out right here. So make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss the episode when it hits. You want to be one of the first to comment. That's a fun thing on YouTube, first to say a thing that people enjoy doing. If you want to catch all of our other really cool stuff that we do, we also have a podcast about Stargate SG-1 and the other properties of Stargate. Brent and I have some reaction videos we've done to other properties. Those are all on our Patreon page. You can click the links in the show notes, patreon.com/badnerds. Or if you really want to help us out, the calling of your heart is to serve in any way. Please share this episode. Just tell a friend. Check these guys out. We would love to have them along with you on this incredible ride. So with that, I'm Jeff. That's Brent.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah?
Jeff.
Brent.
Jeff, I know your name.
Brent, I know your name.
I know your name. Therefore, I know you.
Yeah. Initiating getting the hell out of here maneuver.
I mean, we're not some deep space franchise. This station is about something.